Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills. Welcome to Saturday Sip. So I'm trying something new. I am recording this video, but then I have to do this like flip around thing. Like right now, I don't even know if I'm in camera. I don't know. So I hope. So it's going to be a little bit weird finagly thing. So just bear with me. But if this works, maybe I'll do a little bit more face-to-face. Ooh, scary Carrie. So, okay, let's see how that goes. Now I'm going to try to flip, so nobody panic. Okay, so that was strange. I'm curious to go back and look and see what that first part looks like. It might be that this gets, all that gets cut off, and I just say, hi. Welcome to Saturday Sip. It's Carrie, your Farmington Hills demonstrator. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so you might be wondering, what is all this craziness that she has on her desk? Well, let me move that. You don't need to see my invoice for other stuff. I saw this advertisement, and it really inspired me. So I did it in the same colors, but with 3 different backgrounds. So this is going to be the 4th background, and then I'll show you all of them. I am using the Hello Friend stamp from the Inked and Tiles, which you saw me use on Tiny Tip Tuesday. Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, Sweet Sorbet, and Tahitian Tide. I'm also going to be using this stamp right here from the Tropical Leaf. And the only reason I'm using that is because I can't draw stems. I don't know why. It should be easy peasy. My husband tells me just to go for it, but I never do. They always look like a kindergartner. Well, they could probably, I shouldn't debase a kindergartner because they could probably do better. And I'm not using this, I don't think. We'll see if I'm going to add ribbon. I don't think I am. So, and then of course, blending brushes. Okay, so here we go. All right. This is the fun stuff. So this color here is Sweet Sorbet. Oh. Here we go. And then on the inside, I don't think I did anything. Hang on, let me check, you guys. No, I didn't do anything on the inside. You can, but I'm just going to put white on the inside of this particular one. Well, actually, all 4 have just white on the inside. So I'm not sure what this marker's doing here because I'm not using it. Must have been left over from some other project. All right, so there we go. I'm going to set this aside because we're going to start working on the front of the card. So when I saw this ad, it was a bunch of circles turned into flowers, and I thought, well, we have circle punches. We don't necessarily have variety of circle stamps. At least I don't own any. And honestly, I didn't bother to look in the Stampin' Up! Catalog to see if they did. So here's one of the things I did. I started with just this piece here, like here. And I found that I was rubbing off the edge. And so I was making a big mess. So I have stuff everywhere. You'll see that I've taped extra because I wanted to get the punches in, and I'm going to show you the punches in a minute. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't, because I messed up so many with the colors going off of the edges. So I used the 1 3/8 punch, which is still available. It's just available in the cooler flat punch now, but I have it, so I wasn't going to rebuy it just because it's a different shape. So I used that for these 3 here. The leaf came out of the what is this called? Petal Park Builder Punch right down here. So you can see how I definitely needed to add to it, because it was going to, I mean, here you can see, well, you probably can't see, but there's a flower punched out of this. All right. So, and then these little ones are all 1/2 inch punches. So I needed to add on. And then I have some blanks that I'm going to be using for matting. All right. Just so you know. So I've got lots of scraps here everywhere. All right. So I need a scrap of background. Here we go. All right. And this piece here, I'm also using some Dado or temporary adhesive to hold some of these things in place. So here we go. I'm not too worried about holding this in place, but I am all these little pieces. So I'm going to start with the yellow. So that is Daffodil Delight. And I want that right about there. So I just put a little temporary there because I can use it again. And I'm going to take my daffodil and then find my yellows blender. I talk about this all the time. You can just do it for a color. And I am going to just lightly color that like so. And then you can see it gives me a very light yellow flower. Before I put my yellow away though, I want to put another circle for like the center of the flower, but it's not going to be right in the center. It's going to be kind of off a little bit. At least I don't think it is. It's kind of hard to tell when you're doing this. And I'm just using the same color, Daffodil Delight, to make a darker circle. So there now. This one always looks like a female part for just a minute. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it. Now I've told you and you're thinking about it, but don't think about it. So I'm done with that color. Now I'm going to take Fresh Freesia, because that's the next darkest color, or the next lightest. I'm grabbing my purple, and I am going to put that almost right on top of my yellow. So I'm going where I can see the yellow, and I'm just sliding it out, holding it down. And then I'm doing the same thing. Okay. So now I've got that one. And I'm going to put this one over this way. Where's the end? Right there. Okay. Same color, just going darker. Okay, so now I have 2 flowers. And I will be adding some other little circles, just preparing you in advance. So then I'm going to go with the Sweet Sorbet. But I wanted to have all of my colors on here before I started adding additional little circles. So, and for Sweet Sorbet, I'm going to go, here's where the other 2 are. I'm going to slide down a little bit away from them, but I don't want to be too close to the edge. Not too close. So there's that one. And then here is my little 1/2 inch. And this one, the flower is going to be kind of sort of looking down, if you want to call it looking. Okay, so now I have my 3 flowers, and I want to add a few little tiny like buds to it. So I'm going to put one up here by these 2 colors in the Sweet Sorbet. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to my other colors. And I'm going to put in a Fresh Freesia flower kind of over this way in between these 2. Oops, I moved it. It's okay. It'll still work. And then I'm going to put a little yellow one down here, maybe over, I think this one, did I do them all the same? I kind of did. So I kind of want to stay the same so you guys can compare, because I'm going to ask you what color you like best at the end of this. So here we go. Okay, so now see how cute? I've got those little flowers everywhere. And now I am going to want to put on some leaves and some stems. So, like I said, I have these pre-punched and they are about the right size. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing first. So I'm going to do my stems first. And the reason is these are the exact same size as my circles here. And so if I put them right on top, I'm going to end up with a white edge. And I don't want a white edge. So let me see if I can show you guys up close. It might show up best on the red one. The sweet sorbet. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys can see, if I can lift it, you can see a little bit of the color that I have done today. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cover just this one. I think is the only one I need to cover for now. And I'm going to do that one kind of funky and hope it works. All right, so I have those covered. I have pieces for the other two little circles. And now I'm going to grab my Tahitian Tide. I love these bright, happy colors. And I'm going to ink this up, and it's too big. I want these bottoms, so I have to figure out how I want to do this. And it takes some thinking on my part, and I want to make sure that I don't have stems sticking out in the middle of nowhere. So that is why I have this like scrap here. So I kind of want it to catch all of the flowers. So we'll see how this works. Okay. All right, so there we go. I have my stems. So now I can put these on a little bit differently, because now I want to add some leaves to it, and the leaves are going to be the same color. So I see here that I got a little bit on there, so I may do something where I have a leaf slightly over that. And this little circle is giving me a little trouble. It's got some hefty temporary adhesive on it, apparently. So we're going to go like that. Then we're going to cover this. And I know that I'm going to do a stem up there. I don't think I'm going to have a problem up here, but let's just put that up there just in case. And then that one right there. I should have another little circle, but it might have got lost in the sauce. So it's okay. I think that one is safe. So now I'm going to grab the, I didn't pull out my leaf. Oh, yes, I did. Duh, it's right here. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Oh, look, I got schmutz. I'm schmutz crazy. So I'm going to put my hello friend right there. I can fix this, and I'm going to show you how in just a minute. So I'm going to add some leaves. So I'm taking my leaf, and remember I have a little schmutz here. So I am going to pull this leaf so it looks like it's coming from behind the sweet sorbet flower. And this one I don't have adhesive on. I'm just being brave. And I'm going to make this one dark right there. And then I'm going to put a light one, adjust this a little bit, just a little. And I'm going to put another, just a really pale one, just kind of sort of sticking out right there. Didn't even re-ink. There we go. So now that one has 2 leaves, sort of. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put a leaf up here by the fresh freesia. Oh, there's my extra circle. So that one's dark. Then I'm going to go like that. So this will look like one leaf is behind the other one. And let's add, let me put this back where it belongs, right there. Because I'm going to put a couple of leaves over here by this little guy. If I can stop losing. Let's grab this circle because we know it has enough adhesive on it. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give him 2 leaves, him or her. Okay, so I think I need a couple of more leaves down here. So I'm going to do that. I'll line it up with the stem. Whoops, that moved. Line it up there. A little bit lighter. So now I have a bunch of stems and flowers on my card front. Oh, that's where the other one went. So I do have some smudge in places and it's bugging me. It happens, you know, I mean, look at my fingers. How can it not happen? So what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to do what my husband calls grounding. And if I tap like that, that smudge that I made will be less noticeable. It'll look like an on purpose, right? And if I'm worried about these other schmutzes that are in here, I can just, you know, gently add some more. And then it looks like an on purpose, right? Okay, so that is basically what that advertisement looked like, and I just thought it was so stinking cute. So let me finish putting this together, and then I will show you all of the colors that I made because I was having so much fun with this. And definitely you're going to want to keep some wipes handy because you saw the schmutz, and I think I'm a little wiping them off my jeans because I don't want to get them everywhere. So okay, this one is the sweet sorbet background, and then I have fresh freesia. I'm gonna stand up to see if we're still in camera. Okay, move some of this stuff so I have room to show you guys what I want to show you guys. So, sweet sorbet, fresh freesia, daffodil delight, and Tahitian tide. So there it is. It's the same card, but can you see how it made different colors pop? Surprisingly to me, I see the yellow. Now, I will tell you that's a different yellow. It wasn't supposed to be, but I didn't clean off my yellow, and I think I started with petal pink, and then I changed my mind, and so that's why that one looks a little bit different. And this one too. I think I was petal pink, and then I went, I don't know. Anyway, so that's why these two look a little bit different. But they're all fun, and they're all done basically the same. You can see the positions are almost identical to each other. So I hope you guys liked it. Inspiration is everywhere, you guys. Just check out everything. So don't forget, I am your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Farmington Hills, Michigan. But of course, I can take care of anybody in the entire United States. If you are looking for Stampin' Up! Products, you can shop on my Stampin' Up! Website, MemoryINKers.com. That will take you right to my demonstrator business page. And if you're shopping in July 2023, please use this hostess code, M as in Mary, D as in David, 2, A as in Adam, 3, H as in Hector, Z as in Zebra, and W as in Wow. So I hope you guys thought this was fun and that you are going to give me... Oh, I used the bomb. I grabbed the wrong one. How about this? Ta-da! All right, you guys, have a blessed and wonderful weekend. See you soon.